So I thought I'd be filming more once I stepped down from work. But here lately that hasn't really happened because we had my daughter's first week of school, and like it was really the first time that our first real bit of time that I had been stepped down, so I was, you know, kind of relaxing, tired. And then we had inventory coming up, so I agreed to work and pick up some shifts just to help out. And so it's just been real crazy. And then we had, you know, our actual inventory, so I was working a lot of extra hours for that. And life has just gotten in the way of me, you know, living life a little bit here. But I have a determination to try and film more. Now I was off yesterday, and I've been off today, and I'm off most of this week, but I still have stuff going on at church. I have my daughter's birthday party, just all sorts of stuff going on. And I'm gonna try and make this one video. You'll probably see me unbox all of this before, but I did get my BoxyCharm this week, and it was a bigger BoxyCharm, and I played with these when I unboxed them. I filmed a video, but I was also being very, 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 very quiet because my boyfriend was sleeping, and I had to go to work, so it wasn't a very good video. So I'm just gonna, you know, refilm me playing with the stuff, and I'm not sure how I want to start this. I have my daughter's first parent-teacher conference, or teacher conference, that's what they called it. So I'm super excited about these shadows because it's Natasha Denona, and like the only Natasha Denona I have is what BoxyCharm has sent me, because she is rather expensive, and yeah, I would love to just spend all of my money on Natasha Denona and like Pat McGrath and all the expensive brands, but I'm not there yet. I'm not that invested. I don't know if that's the right word. I just don't want to spend that kind of money when there's so many other things, especially for my kids. Like, oh, so much has changed. We bought a tumble mat. I might try and squeeze in a video of my daughter playing on that for her birthday. We tried to rearrange her room for the tumble mat to go in there, but that's not really going to work. We are planning on rearranging the garage to actually put it in there, because we have a 2-car garage. But right now it's sitting in her bedroom, just kind of taking up the entire room because it's a decently big mat. It's 6 foot by 10 foot. So it's decently big. It's taken up a lot of space. But I also wanted to get it decently big because I wanted her to be able to practice on it. And we thought about getting a 3 foot by 10 foot, but I wanted to make sure that, like, while she was playing with it, you know, she's still learning, so I didn't want her to, like, fall off the edge or something. So a lot of people just make assumptions because I do wear dark makeup, you know, that I am just crazy, which, I mean, I can be, but, you know, I think after time people just get used to it, and you know, that's the hope, is to ease people into these things. But I don't want to be, like, you know, wild at the gate and freak people out, which I think it also helps that my ex-husband's new wife has a similar taste. So, you know, when we go to events together and we're both, like, crazy makeup, well, not crazy, but, you know, full face and not, you know, just a light concealer. It helps because it's not just like me out there looking like a, I don't know the right word, because I do love to put on my makeup and look like, you know, dress out to the nines. I don't do it all the time because, like I said, I'm still self-conscious about what people think. To start off, you know, I want to give that first impression, like, hey, I'm a decent human being, and then like later whip out the like crazy looks and then be like, oh, I would have never guessed. But usually when I come on like gung-ho with like the dark makeup first thing, they're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe if I live somewhere like not, I don't know. It's crazy in a small town that, you know, there people get adjusted, but not quite, not quite the way they do in like other places. It takes some like adjustment, because like either you'll get people that are like, wow, you can do that yourself, or you get people who are like, oh, you're one of those. And I know I've said that before, but like, you'd be surprised how many people are like, I spend my days fluffing pillows. I mean, I do too, Brenda, but I can take 5 seconds to play in some makeup for a little bit. Like, me and my son already went and picked out my daughter's birthday cake, vacuumed out my car, went through the car wash, grabbed ourselves a coffee, he got a hot chocolate, and went to the park for like 2 hours today. So, you know, house is still in a decent order from cleaning all day the other day, which I'm meaning to do more cleaning videos too, but like I said, these past few weeks, even with me stepping down, haven't really felt like me stepping down. So I'm hoping to, you know, get into that soon. But I don't want y'all to think that I've just forgotten about you, because I know I've gone like nearly a month without posting. And it's like, well, she literally said she was stepping down and that she'd have more time to do this and that. And then look at her, she's never on here. And I actually got DM'd by a girl the other day telling me she follows me and she loves my content. And then, you know, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm so grateful. It didn't show up for a couple of days, but I've been so busy, I literally haven't had a chance to do anything about it. Like, it's usually in passing at work that I see these messages and I'm like, aw. And then I've got to remember to like go on and reply at another time. But like, sometimes that's even hard for me to do for like family. My daughter is in school now, and like trying to remember to send pictures of like costume days or this and that to people, you know, I try, and I'm hoping it'll get better, because like I said, I've got most of this week off, and like I've already worked 75 hours for this paycheck, and I literally have only worked 2 days this week. So I'm still gonna have a full check, even though I've only worked 2 days this week, and I'll only have 3 days technically on this check, and it'll be over 80 hours. And like, people were making jokes at work like, did you really step down or did you step up? And I'm like, haha, you're funny. But, you know, trying to help out. Also, I lost my earring and I keep forgetting to get it because it's just probably in my bed, like chilling on the pillow. I lose it a lot there. But yeah, I want to get some cute danglies, and I've seen where people make custom ones. But again, that's part of like what I'm saying when people like give me looks, because I have the septum, I have the gauged ears, and then I also have the wild makeup. So a lot of times I get the looks like, and it's like, bro, chill out. Like, chill out. I know it's not your deal, and I'm not gonna like force you into like Satanism or anything. Just chill out. I get it. It's not your thing. But lucky for you, I'm not gonna force you into it. So like, chill. We're good. But yeah, I got my daughter's parent-teacher conference today, so we're gonna try and put some makeup on for that. Again, I don't want to be too crazy, but I do really want to try out these eyeshadows. And like, gosh, these pinks, and like, it's gorgeous. I want to try Aura, actually. That one's prettier than the pink. I've got that funk soul rubber, check it out now, stuck in my head. I'm trying to not focus on that. Funk soul rubber, check it out now. But yeah, that's so pretty. I want to try the Pat McGrath, and it's like a bright gold. I would give this away in a giveaway, but this is literally the only Pat McGrath item that I have ever received. And I try to be selfless, but occasionally I have my downfalls, and I've never tried this before. I've never tried Pat McGrath before, so like, as much as I'd like to say I'm selfless, sometimes I'm just not. And I really want to try this out, so we're gonna give her a go. I'm excited. I've never gotten to use anything Pat McGrath. You should have seen me, I mean, you will see me, but you should have seen me open the BoxyCharm for the first time. I was over the moon, because I have never tried Pat McGrath, and I have certainly never had a shadow or anything else. And then like, the only Natasha Denona I've ever gotten are those like small little samplers, you know. So I was like, you could not tell me anything. I was the queen of makeup in that moment. Like, what? You say what? Are you telling me I got both Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona? Shut your mouth. Shut your whore mouth. You're lying to me. I did have to spray this down like any other shadow. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it pretty? But yeah, I was just over the moon excited about getting Pat McGrath, and I'm like, Natasha Denona, all of these, like, ugh. As much as I love makeup, like, trying to justify spending that kind of money, it's nice when you get a little surprise like that, just a little nugget, and you're like, ah! That's how BoxyCharm does it. They'll send you some sucky boxes that you're like, I think I might cancel. And then they'll pop in with one that you get super excited for, and you're like, man, can't cancel now. What if I get another good one like this? And then you'll go months with like sucky boxes, and you're like, maybe I should cancel. And then they send you another good one. That's how they get you. They'll get you good. I've got my daughter's birthday party this weekend, and I meant to order her cake weeks ago, but like I said, the inventory and everything at work just no. So then last week I started looking for Minecraft cakes at my job and other places, and apparently Minecraft is no longer that popular anymore or something, because like I can't find it, and I'm like, no, I could have sworn there were Minecraft cakes when I went to go look for my son's cake, but no, can't find it anywhere. So I'm like, this blows. And so I put it off until today to go get a cake, because then I was going to order a custom cake, and the place that I was going to order from was all booked up, and I'm like, boo. Okay, well, we'll just buy a plainish cake-ish, and we'll get some figurines and decorate it ourselves. You know, no big deal. It's no big deal, you know? Whatever. So yeah, that literally just happened today. I'm not a trash parent, I promise. I mean, I probably am. There's a lot of things I could improve on, but you know, I care about my kids. I just am also very forgetful. I actually really love this concealer. If you want if you are looking for more black owned companies to buy from, Juvia's Place, their shadows are great, like very pigmented. Their concealer is amazing. Their blushes are very pigmented. I've not tried much else just because, like I said, work has gotten in the way of everything, and like going to the store and trying out products has not been something I've been able to do here lately. But I do make sure to try and get more of their concealer for sure, like definitely, especially since I basically pretty much use it as a foundation at this point. Like, it's just, look at the way it spreads. Like, literally that's all I put on my face, and it's pretty much covered everything. I realize I am missing an earring. I think I've already said that. Just love it. Then we go back in with just a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Yes, still use that beach. Both Camo Concealer and Juvia's Place are very affordable brands. Juvia's Place you do have to go to Ulta to get if you want to go in store, unless you order online, but it's still nearly drugstore prices. Like, you're not breaking the bank to buy it. And I know that's pretty obvious for most people now. Like, you know, Juvia's Place has been out for a while, but for those who don't go to Ulta very much, Juvia's Place is the way to go. I feel like I'm trying to speed to put on my makeup, but I already know that like the opening the BoxyCharm is so long, I don't want to like make it 10 years. Like, you're just watching 50 minutes of me putting on my makeup, which I, you know, if I'm taking my time and listening to music and dancing, yeah, an hour is pretty typical. But I can do my makeup faster than that sometimes. I've got the Dominique Cosmetics blush I'm trying to put on my face. That took long enough. My eyebrows are insane right now. We're gonna ignore that though. Pretend like they're not. I'm going to gel them up. I am like stuck between like being exhausted and also feeling lazy because I haven't done much of anything. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Cause like I'm tired from work, but then I'll sit here and I'm like, I have not moved all day. Like, is that normal? I feel like that's not normal. Most people move more in a day just because I'm used to running around all day. I'm sure other moms, parents, people feel this way, but like, you're so used to doing everything that when you're not doing anything, it just doesn't feel like enough. Even when you're doing stuff, even when you're doing what you normally do, it doesn't ever feel like enough. I'm sure that's some kind of trauma on my part, but who knows, because I'm not going to therapy. They'll just make a joke about it instead. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put shadow on the bottom here. I think this came out pretty dang good though. What do you guys think? How you guys like this makeup look? Stuff I got from BoxyCharm. Do I look nice? Do I look like I'm ready to go meet a teacher or two? She's only got one. I've only got one teacher to meet. But yeah. Don't you cross my baby, or I'll cross you. No, I'm more of one of those parents that like, I'm not quite a helicopter parent, but I'm also not a helicopter parent. Like, I am over top of my kids, but at the same time I'm like, well, you'll never know unless you try. You know, be careful, but also like, you know, you'll never learn if you don't make the mistake in the first place. Like, watch out, but also like, you know, you'll never know if you like it or not if you don't at least put in the effort to figure out, you know. Like, I hover, but I also encourage. Like, I want you to try, but I don't necessarily want you to have a broken arm. If it happens, like if you accidentally break your arm, yeah, I get that, but like, you know, just think about what you're doing before you do it. Be careful. So we'll see. But yeah, that is the finished look. What do you guys think? I am very happy with my BoxyCharm products. Where did it go? I literally just used it. I'm about to say, excuse me. But we just got done using this thing today. I kind of want to make goulash tonight for dinner, but yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to know how my daughter's school orientation went. Or not orientation, parent-teacher conference. I'm sure I'll make an ass out of myself. It's something I do pretty often. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one whenever I am able to post, whenever I get the chance, because, you know, we both know I'm pretty fucking awful at posting, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.